Sports is brought to you by All Out Auto Repair, home of the $46 Saskatchewan and $66 Alberta Safety Inspection. Your complete automotive repair.
Time to turn the desk over to Moses for our first look at sports. Moses, and some pretty high-scoring games in the AJHL last night.
Oh boy, and one of them involving the Bonnyville Pontiacs, who had a fantastic game last night. The Bonnyville Pontiacs returned to action after a 4-game Southern road swing last week, which saw them pick up 5 of a possible 8 points. The Pontiacs salvaged the road trip by winning back-to-back games against the Calgary Canucks and Drumheller Dragons. Last night, Bonnyville looked to make it 3 in a row as they faced the Grande Prairie Storm. And we'll pick things up in the opening frame. Bonnyville with a 2-man advantage looking to add to their lead, as Levi Ansel will pick up his first of his 2 in the period. Pontiacs are up 2-0. On the same power play, Ansel flying down the right side boards. He will rip the shot past Patrick Terrace. That would spell the end of his night, 3-0, and they were not even done in the second with a little highway robbery. Tanner Lab is stopped. Shortly after that, Wells coming up big again as he shuts the door against Hugo Turcotte. Then Kevin Carthy springs Dusyk on a shorthanded breakaway, but Curtis Skip, who came in, is flashing the leather. This one was all Pontiacs. Blake Leask jumping up in the rush. It slips it past to Dallas Ansel, but it fools Skip. 5-0 for the Pontiacs. Dylan Curry caps off the scoring. Wells stops all 19 shots he faced in a 6-0 shutout. Pontiacs have scored 15 goals in their last 2 games and leapfrogged the Bobcats in the standings.
We had a lot of guys going, got contributions, and we've been getting contributions now over the last 2 or 3 nights from a lot of different people, and we felt that was the strength of our hockey club coming in. We're starting to see it a little bit, and we just want to keep it going.
Yeah, it's always great to get the shutout, and like you said, the boys did a great job in front of me, kept the shots down, let me see what I needed to see, and when I had to make a save, I was able to. So all in all, a great team win.
The Lloydminster Bandits were wrapping up their calendar year last night as they were looking for their 5th straight win, at the same time claiming top spot in the league as the Wainwright Bisons were in the Border City. We'll pick it up in the third. Bandits trailing 5-3. Michael McKay from behind the net gets a few chances and buries it home. Home team back within 1. Bandits shorthanded. Doesn't matter. Anthony Renier streaks all alone. He roofs it backhand. Gorgeous move. It's all tied up at 5s. Dying seconds on the power play. Check this out. Great pass by McKay to Chris Romanchuk. Gorgeous. Bandits are now up 6-5. Now the game's tied up at 6. Bison's on the rush. Jason McKinley finding a trailing Terrell Majeski, and he goes glove side. That would prove to be the game winner in a crazy one at the Civic Center. Bisons take it 7-6.
It was a very disappointing loss, and we just didn't play well enough to win. We didn't deserve to win, and we'll have to come back and start working hard again in January. It's going to ramp up, and it's going to be a tougher league to play in January, and we're going to have to raise our level.
Yeah, going in the third, we knew we had to come out hard. They weren't going to let up at all, and we just knew we needed to go out and play our game. And unfortunately, we just didn't cut it tonight and let them have a few goals in the second that turned up to cost us.
We kind of got into our rhythm for a little bit there. We got our legs under us. I don't think we had our legs under us the first 2 periods. I mean, last game before Christmas, I think we kind of just thought we'd go through the motions. But, we picked it up in the third. We just kind of gave up at the end, I think.
Sports is brought to you by Dedham Chrysler.
To really experience a world-class Dodge and Chrysler automobile,
you have to drive it.
Visit Dedham Chrysler Lloydminster today.
The Bonnyville Pontiacs' one key piece to their team this season has been the play of Tanner Dusyk, pitching in with 2 assists last night. He now has 39 points in 39 games, and Matt Schumont caught up with him on this week's Superstar Next Door.
Growing up in Saskatchewan, it was an easy choice which sport Tanner Dusyk wanted to play, as he already had some family success.
My dad played hockey. He played in the Western Hockey League with the Regina Pats, so I always loved watching him and going outdoor rink with him, so I think he influenced me to play.
The Pontiacs acquired Dusyk in a trade during the offseason, bringing the 19-year-old over from Nipawin, a trade Dusyk says he's satisfied with.
I was excited to be coming here. I heard good things and great things about the organization, so I was very excited about that. And it's been a great fit. Chad's a great coach, has the boys on the same page and really pushes us hard to get better, so I really like the environment here.
coming to a more offensive team as shown in Dusyk's stats, as he is leading the team in scoring with 17 goals and 22 assists.
Been competing a lot harder, going to the greasy areas. Obviously last year too, playing on a last place team, we didn't have the offensive output we have this year. I think some of it is based on, the guys I'm playing with and success we're having as a team.
With another year left, Dusyk has already planned his future as he will be looking to get a scholarship in the States.
My goal is to go to the States on a scholarship. That's what I've been pushing for, and had a little bit of interest so far. So just got to keep competing and go in the greasy areas and work on using my speed a little bit better.
Matt Schumont, NEWCAP Sports.
Brought to you by your local BRP dealer. Power Merchants of St. Paul, Norsask of North Battleford, and RecTech Power Products of Lloydminster, your local BRP dealers.